Okay, so it's just before 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, and this is my Sunday long run. Most of the Sunday long runs so far have been telling me that I need to go slow, but this one, it's for the first time it's shorter than it was last week. So last week was 15 miles, and this week it's saying do either a half marathon or a 10k, but obviously wants you to do it a bit faster. So I'm going to do the half marathon just to try and keep the miles up, and I said that I wanted to try and do it in around 2 hours or under, so that'll mean I'll have to do it about 9-minute miles, or just over 9-minute miles. So I don't know, I might be able to do it, I might end up really cocking it up. But I was trying to think of like a really good route, and I was going to do like a route of a half marathon there is around here, but I sort of lost inspiration, so I decided to just do the normal 6-mile route that I do into work and tack a little bit onto it to take it up to the 13.1 and a bit, or whatever it is. I can't be bothered. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'll check in maybe halfway around and then at the end. Right, I'm just over halfway through now. So I'm on 7.03 miles, and I'm on 57 minutes 55. I've stopped the clock to do this because I couldn't do it when I was running, which I know is technically cheating, but I'm only cheating myself and I'm okay with that. So as it stands, I'm on target to do the whole thing in less than 2 hours, which is what I wanted to do. But the first half of the run has a lot more downhill in it than the second half. Second half has got some steepish hills in it, so I've been trying to keep it in the low 8-minute miles, high 7-minute miles for the first half, and then the second half I'll just do what I can. I'll try and keep it in the 9s, but I suspect when I hit some of those hills it's going to go into the 10s and 11s, so we'll see how it goes. Right, so that's it, all done. So it came out as 1 hour 53:41. So on the face of it, I smashed the time that I set myself, but I do need to make a few admissions. One is that it ended up too long that way, so I stopped short of where I started at this way, which would normally be fine, but I started on a big hill coming down it, so technically I've had more downhill than I should have in the sort of 13.2 miles that I did. I did do slightly longer than what's technically a half marathon to try and compensate for that, but I don't think it really does. I also stopped the watch a few times. I stopped it once to go for a pee. I stopped it halfway through at 7 miles, to talk on this for about a minute, and then I stopped it again at 11 miles to stop and buy a drink and drink the drink because I was feeling like woozy. I think I was getting a bit dehydrated, but that was like quite a considerable rest. So I think if you add those all up, it would have made several minutes difference at least. I probably think it would have probably taken me up to about the hour mark there, so it would have been about 2 hours, I think, but who knows. Anyway, like I said earlier, I'm only cheating myself and I'm fine with that, so no problems there. In terms of how I'm feeling, legs aren't too bad. Still some pains in the shins, but it just seems like that's never going to go away. Legs are really tired after that. They start to get that feeling that you get kind of second half of a marathon, you know, they sort of, well, I don't know if everybody does get it, but I get it, like sort of creaking, you know, starting to seize up a little bit. I was just starting to get that creeping in, probably because I was just pushing it a little bit harder than I usually do. Yeah, it's a funny thing. I think that, so I've done 3 marathons before, all badly, and I think that one of the nice things about doing them badly and not timing yourself and not really caring about what your time's going to be is that you don't worry about it when you're running around. You just run to the limit of what you're capable of doing all the way around, which usually means there's quite a bit of walking at the end, which there has been in every one I've done so far. First one not so much, but the other 2 loads. And so I'm not really looking forward to the fact that I'm going to have to be thinking about time and pace all the way around. But you know, there's still like 11 weeks of training left. I've only done 5, so I'm sure there's plenty of time for my body to adjust and for me to get used to timing myself and thinking about these things. Anyway, that'll do for today. Tomorrow is easy run, so 4 miles easy, which sure will be fine, although my legs will be tired.